And you are a performance artist or a dancer? Can you explain exactly?
Actually, I can define myself like dancer. I'm a dancer. For many years, I trained like specifically in dance, but since 1-2 years, I also start to be involved in the performing arts.
Yes.
So and to explore this kind of very big field.
And how did that happen? You met an artist?
Actually, I had the possibility, I had the opportunity to meet several artists and performers, and also to study with choreographers and performers. Actually, here it was, I think, I was very inspired from all the atmosphere here in Berlin. So I start to explore with the video.
Yeah. You do videos as well?
Yes, I'm not filmmaker, but I really love the camera. But for me, it's really exciting to explore how I can use this media for interact also with myself in a live performance. So so yes, I start to make short dance videos, but in very simple way, and a very simple edit program. So I'm also the editing, filming and editing. For using them also after in live performances. So video.
You project them behind you while you're dancing.
Yes, or before to dance, or it depends. The idea. And I enjoyed it a lot, so it's something that I want to continue to explore and integrate to my performances. Also here in Berlin, I had the possibility to collaborate with an Italian photographer, owner of an art gallery in Neukölln, called Luisa La Pupazza.
Luisa La Pupazza.
Yes,
Where is that?
Name is in Alefstrasse, 38, I think, and the gallery is called Cell 63. And there I did a lot of several performances for the vernissage and finissage of a photo exhibition. So another kind of element. Hello.
One of our regulars. That's cool. You remembered it was now. I made a little Facebook change thing, because we had a little problem. Okay, cool.
Hello, I'm Fenia Kotsopoulou.
Alfred.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you again.
So also the photography and the image take part on my personal research. And also it was the first time here in Berlin, I think, to perform in gallery space. So to start the site-specific performances also.
Okay, and when you did this in the gallery, they asked you to have a specific theme, or you were free?
Actually, I was free, but I didn't want just to take the opportunity of, okay, I have this kind of space and I can just show doing, But it was not this my idea. My idea is like what can inspire me in this kind of space, and also for this I used before to see very well the photo exhibition, to speak with Reese about the artists, to see a little bit about their work, and then not to do something specifically related on that, be inspired and influenced
to find a relation with the works that were shown in the gallery.
Yes, exactly.
And what were these photographies about? What theme did you choose for your dance?
Depends, because every artist is so different. So they happen already. I did a performance for 3 or 4 different photo exhibitions, and for example, there was a photo portrait exhibition. So I was very inspired of the very natural expression of the people that were photographed, and everyone was covered with cellophane. So this kind of transparent cellophane.
This
Transparent.
sort of plastic film.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also another photo exhibition that was also about very connected with the topic of with animals and animality and I was very inspired from a series of performances under the project of Alice in Animaland.
Oh,
so
cool.
I create after this slowly was something like a performance in progress. So I discovered a character that is always present in this kind of performances in this space. So and after create this kind of body stories related with the photo exhibitions. This is one part, and this is Alice, of course, inspired from
Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, of course, and it was not in Wonderland, but in Animaland. For me, it's like connected with the animal elements, but also with the
animality,
soul. But also animality, but also with soul. It's something very important.
And you chose specific animals as a signification, or you choose? How many have you done with this theme? With
this character, once or two, and it's not so to choose exact and specific animal and to imitate this kind of
course,
So it's every time comes out a quality of movement related also with maybe with an animal. So can also change because also this kind of performances are based also in an improvisation. So a structure with a structure, of course. And sometimes also in collaboration with musicians. So
I was going to ask you. You create your own sound, or you work with musicians? How does it work?
Yes, sometimes I work also with musicians. I used to do it also a lot in Italy. And other times I use my musical material because also I have a very specific influence as concerns
You create music yourself then?
No, I don't.
You choose it?
Yes, I choose this kind of music because also it's a little bit difficult to find until now here musicians that they have a connection with this kind of specific kind of music that inspires me a lot.
And you like noise music, experimental music? What type of music is it?
I like, yes, of course, I like a lot experimental music, but I have to say that I'm very, I love a lot the traditional music. So a big part of my research is very connected with the traditional element. So with also folkloristic music and dance. I don't say so much traditional because there is a difference between tradition and folklore. It's so.
Can you explain the difference for you?
Yes, of course. From the moment that you take something and that you change the context where something is born, change also the meaning. You know? So the traditional is something that, for example, the traditional dances, they were created in a specific context and a specific moment, and they used to dance. For example, this kind of genre that I'm inspired, and is I think the most like my muse.
Yeah.
If we want to say it like that, it's called rebetiko. It's kind of I don't think that many people they know about this kind of genre kind of music and dance Greek. The most of people
I've
knows,
seen a video on YouTube that's very nice where you're dancing.
Yes. These are also traditional dances, but I'm not in the context where they used to dance this. So it becomes folklore also because change the context. Also traditional it's connected also with the way that you learn something. From the traditional dances used to be passed from generation to generation, from the father to son, or
mother
to
daughter,
and something like that, or to be learned in during the celebration, for example.
Yeah.
No? But when you bring these dance and you put them on the stage, immediately change character and become folklore. Yes, what you see is
the difference between tradition and folklore. That's what I was asking.
Yes. Yeah. So it has to do with the way that you learn a dance or a music. In my case,
yes, you are Greek.
Yes. This is. I'm Greek. I born and grew up in Greece, but I lived also 4 years in Italy. And also I finished my studies in the university on Italian philology. So I have to say that part of me feels also Italian.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yes, also the most of the people say, but are you Italian? The first, no, I'm Greek. But I feel also like,
you have a mix.
Yes, but it's very, we speak about two cultures that are very, very similar in many things. And then this moment in my life, I feel also a little bit like I am from everywhere.
Yeah.
Like without a specific
nationality.
Yeah, of course, I can find myself some very strong elements, also cultural elements.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I really like. I don't want to limit myself to think, okay, I think or I feel only like a Greek or Italian.
Do you actually collaborate with the Greek community here, artists here? Is there a Greek? I don't know at all about Greek artists in Berlin.
Yes, of course. Well, I have to say that at the beginning, one of my first contacts was the Greek community. Okay. Because also I don't know also the language, so I came also by myself alone.
How long have you been in Berlin?
It's already 1 year.
Okay,
so yeah. Yes, already. Yes, a long time. So my first contact was in the Greek community, and actually I went to see the several events that many times they were organized here in Berlin. And then I met also other Greek artists, especially dancers. But they're also active. Also here in Berlin, or I don't know, they use maybe like a base Berlin, and they travel and they work out of Berlin. But again, I have to say that I know more Italian than Greeks. It's like that. I attract a lot. I don't know, more Italian.
So you work more with Italian musicians, or it's just connecting?
Yes, and artists, yes. I have to say, even if now I'm also in the phase that
you've just come back from Italy.
Yes, I was teaching there. I start actually the last 2 years. I give a sort of seminars, workshops of improvisation and creative movement, exploration also of the movement, but based on the Greek urban folkloristic dances and music under the genre of rebetiko, how it's called, this genre, this kind.
Say again?
Kind. The name is rebetiko.
Rebetiko.
Yes. It's, I think, I don't know how many people they know about this, but I think that it's one of the most expressive.
Is that the dance where you walk around the side like that in circles, or this is something else?
No,
I know this traditional dance.
It's very different from the popular dances.
Okay.